Hello, welcome back to Maker Hacks. This is day 2 of the 12 days of Makesmas. Now what we're going to cover is how to mount your phone onto a tripod and it will fit inside of your wallet. If you want to see what this is all about, stay tuned. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ask any questions you want below. Let me know what kind of equipment doesn't exist for your camera or your phone that you would like, and maybe I can design something up. This is a little piece of kit that is a must-have. Something I made a few years ago. I'm just going to pull it out of my wallet and I'll show you how this thing works. Is you break these two pieces off and you slide one onto there like that. Is it showing? Here we go. And we slide the other one on there like that. Now there's two little bumps in there, and those are little silicone pads that you can get at the dollar store, and you slide your phone in and you'll notice that it's not 100%. It can make your phone fall out, but it holds in pretty good. And what you do if you want to make it tighter is just give it a little pinch there, a little pinch there, and this thing is super tight. Now what you can do is you place it on your tripod that you got from the dollar store for $1 or less. Now, the tripod and the phone thing is pretty self-explanatory, but having this little guy here, keep in mind that this tripod fits in your pocket nicely. Suddenly you've got the handle and you can start vlogging just like Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon, or whoever you want to copy. But there's a few other uses for this guy. And this is one that came in super handy for me the other day. Almost all cameras have phone apps in them, and you can also get these little tiny hot shoe adapters at your local camera store. They're generally pretty cheap. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my camera and we're going to mount the phone on top of it. So what can I use the phone on top of my camera for? There's a few things. One is that with the applications that you have out there, you can maybe have your phone, if your camera is like mine and it does have a flip out, but it doesn't go sideways so I can see what's going on, I can change it around so that I can look at what is coming through the camera on this through the application. So now I have the remote app set up and you can sit there and watch yourself on there and find out if you're shooting the frame that you actually want and looking into the camera. That can be super handy. Other things you can do is you can use this as a teleprompter. Put your words up in there, have them scroll through. Makes life a whole lot easier. In case you hadn't figured it out, I'm a huge fan of dollar stores. So I found this little light and it is friggin' bright. And now you've got a lighting system, $4, 5 cents, $2, $6 lighting system that is pretty decent for a phone. Granted, the color might not be the best, but for $6, how can you lose? So we're going to take a quick look at Onshape and see how this was designed. There are two different kinds here. One is a laser cut version and one is a 3D printed version. The 3D printed version has the threads built in, and the laser cut one, you need to tap the hole. But otherwise, it's exactly the same. Both of these will fit in your wallet, and you can find the DXF and STL files in links below. Now, for those guys that run and gun and shoot on the fly and use their phone, you have no excuse for the shaky footage. You have no excuse for not being able to put it on a tripod. You have no excuse for being able to get a nice shot and not be the dork that's carrying around a selfie stick. This fits in your wallet. Super handy. Super useful. And everybody should have one of them. Now the chances of this actually working are pretty much zero. But we're gonna try anyways. Casey, Peter, if you want one of these, get a hold of me. You'll find some contact information down below. You know, another thing I was thinking about is if you're a live streaming pro, you might be able to use something like this. So Luria, get a hold of me. I'll send one off to you. There you have it. How to make the wallet mount. A little tiny adapter for your phone that fits inside of your wallet to hook onto tripods. It will also hold a whole bunch of other things like this little tiny light that I was showing you earlier. Super handy to have around. Hopefully this has helped you out, and this will make a really cool gift to your videographer friends and to anybody that does a lot of photography. This can be super handy. Talk to you guys in a bit.